I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about this show. And then scrolling Netflix, like boom, season 2 is out. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about the Netflix show Sweet Tooth, season 2. It's another 8 episodes. They're about 50 minutes each. It's a lot of moving parts. Try to break it down to make it simple. In the first season, we followed Gus. He's a hybrid. He's mixed with a deer. Hybrids popped up all around the world and people got sick. This thing called the sick. They couldn't come up with a name. I don't understand. But the sick is killing a lot of people at a fast rate. So Gus wanted to find his mom. He didn't really know how things worked in the outside world. He came across this guy named Big Man, and Big Man was helping him to find his mom. At the end of the first season, they get separated. Big Man gets hurt and Gus gets captured, and he's taken to this place called the Preserve. It's a zoo, and other hybrids were staying there, but General Abbott, who's the bad guy in this particular show, he took it over. So Gus is put with all these other hybrids, but Gus is different. They don't know that yet. Gus can talk and he understands things more so than the other hybrids. And the hybrids come in different shapes and forms. Some look more like the animal than human. Some can speak a little bit because they were taught. Others do sign language. And General Abbott wants to find this cure for the sick. So he captures this doctor, Dr. Singh. He's trying to find a cure for his wife as well, who has the sick. He's been giving her slight treatments and it works for like a couple of weeks or anything. But with General Abbott, Abbott is like, listen, you're going to use some of these hybrids and you're going to find this cure. So the doctor is just nonstop looking for a cure. And he comes across Gus and he knows that Gus can talk. So they start spending some time together and he's trying to unlock like the cure. And we get a lot of that in this show, in this season, because we spend a lot of time at the zoo with these particular characters. Now, Big Man, he was hurt in the first one. He gets rescued by Aimee. Aimee used to run the zoo and the preserve. She took care of the hybrids and she wants her kids back. So Aimee and Big Man are spending time together and they are the ones more so going on the adventure this time around. The kids are staying at the zoo. Big Man and Aimee are trying to find a way to get back to the zoo to get the kids. Big Man cares about Gus, Aimee cares about everyone else. At first, they don't really trust each other and they have to have some tough conversations about Big Man's past and the things he did before they come to an understanding that they both care about the kids. Every episode is narrated in the beginning and we get flashbacks and we get understanding about what people were doing. Like they called it the crumble, what people were doing before the crumble. We get a lot more information about Big Man. We get a lot more information about Gus and his mom and, things that happened that led to Gus being born. And it's interesting. It's more informative than season 1 was. And it's a cool show. I enjoyed the time we spent with the kids because we got to see how they react to Gus and how Gus interacted with kids his age and other hybrids because we didn't really experience that in the first season. General Abbott he's hit or miss. Some scenes he's like just chewing up the scene and he's really into it. Other scenes when he's trying to be sincere, it didn't really work for me. You can just tell he's all evil and all he cares about is this one thing. All the last men are just pretty bad people, except General Abbott's brother who kind of cares about people. He's younger and you can see that he doesn't want to hurt the hybrids too much. He wanted to do right by his brother and look good, in front of his brother, but you can tell he cares a little bit. It was a decent second season. It took a little while to get going because we were spending a lot of time at the zoo, but when we start going on the adventures with Big Man and Aimee, and this is all the other character named Bear, we started to get a bigger understanding of everything that was going on. It ended in a way that they're setting up the final season, season 3, and I'm looking forward to it. It ended on a high note. Starts off slow, but it ends on a high note, and I enjoyed it. So if you watch season 1, you may need to watch the recap because I was like, I really don't remember everything that happened. But it's an enjoyable show. It's an enjoyable season. Again, only 8 episodes. Have you seen it? Let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.